Hey guys, it's Shadow Rift. We're here. We're back with a little surprise. So today, we're starting with the top 10. These Flash games were a huge part of my childhood. So, decided to share that I played these games a lot. So, let's start out with number 10 for my top 10 favorite Flash games. Number 10 is Age of War 2. Now, trust me, this list is games that I came back to over and over again. So I'm going to be playing it just... Oh, I actually have to... Sorry, I forgot something. I forgot that I'm muted. If you guys recognize the song... What?
Do you know the Wi-Fi password?
No, I don't. So, just gotta... Well, time to, hope that people won't be rude. Okay, so we're just playing Age of War 2 because this is my strategy that works on mobile quite well. I agreed. Using turrets. Turrets are extremely powerful in this one. True, they're extremely powerful in any Age of War game, except for the Army of Ages. Turrets are dog crap in those ones. So this is number 10 on the list for a reason. It was a good game. It's rock slingshot go brrrr. That's how it works, you know? Okay, I'm gonna send in a speedy dino to take out that one. Just because. Take care of it before it'll actually do some damage to my base. So, I usually play the mobile version that's superior in every way. It's easier to play. I'm just greedy. I'm going to be getting 2 rock slingshots. Reasons? Because they're actually good in this version. Rock slingshots usually are, like, pretty bad. But in this version, they're actually the most powerful attacking unit. They're one of the more powerful turrets, just because of their rapid attack rate. So, we will be advancing age soon, but I'm going to be saving up for the medieval age, so I'm going to be upgrading that. I could easily meteorite rain right now, and there'd be no... I'm just doing a different strategy than I usually do. I'm actually going to be trying to get 3 rock slingshots, because I'll be able to defend pretty much forever on these things. They're sort of important. So we will be so we've upgraded our income level, so now we're making money. We may send in the occasional speedy dino just to... So once we get to 15,000, we will be evolving twice. We're still behind by 2 ages. And you noticed that, right? Yeah, I'm aware of it. I'm actually completely aware that I'm behind by 2 ages. I intend to be. I'm going to be winning in the caveman age. Psych, I'm actually just going to be playing normally. This game was very influential because it just was so many good memories. Also, 3rd rock slingshot go brrrr. I'm waiting currently for 9,000. So it's 7. So I'm waiting for 24,000 XP exactly. in particular. The reason being is that you can evolve 3 times off that. That gives me enough XP to have the medieval age, where I'm going to be selling the rock slingshots for the metal catapults. Okay, I had to. I panic bought the age advancement. Golden Eagle superior. That's exactly what I was counting. Now I just need to wait a little bit longer. Don't worry, I'm aware I have enough XP, actually. I fully know that I have enough XP. I'm waiting for the gold. Actually, because I need to get these. Because this will only sell for 1,000, so I need to make sure I get all of it. Sells a turret for half price. Yeah. Like that. Now I have 3 metal catapults, and that'll defend for, well, pretty much till the future age. We're going to be skipping the next age. So now we just wait. We've won. So I'm going to send out a Griffin Knight because they can deal some serious damage. Bonk, bonk. I've got to commit bonk. What bonk? The mage is locked, unlike in the mobile version where the footman is locked. The Griffin Knight is actually the first time the armored unit is stronger than the Dino Rider. Sad, isn't it? Trivia. Did you know the mage is actually not melee in the next version? The next age we could advance to, but I'm actually waiting in particular for the military age, which is 21,000. I got maxed metal turrets, so I'm not worried. We will also have 10k gold by then, which is what we need to get the 4th metal catapult. Or the 4th turret, I should say. The unit price also goes up each age, unlike in the mobile version. Just thought I'd share that part, it's very important. They're now in the Renaissance age, but I am just up to the military age. You're probably thinking, how? Don't you have to go through the Renaissance age as well? You can skip ages if you get enough XP, and I know that the evolving to the military age takes 21,000 from the medieval age where I'm at. So I'm going to not build that turret for a reason. It's going to waste 1,500 since I'm setting it up for the rocket launchers. Or should I say the double rocket launches. Boom. You fell right into my trap. I'm now ahead of the... significantly. I am now significantly ahead of them. Now is the time where we start upgrading our support. Because this thing, the support in this age, literally could melt down an army. Without even trying. That's some support range. They changed the price of some upgrades. Some unlockable troops are changed as well throughout the ages. However, in the last 3 ages, they are the same. So the locked units in Age of War 2 on mobile are as follows. The Dino Rider, Assault Spiriton, not the Armored Spiriton like we saw. The Priest, the Footman, the Cannon, the Tank, and, well, we won't spoil that last one. Because we aren't on that age yet. Hint, hint, it's the future age. Hint, hint, it's the good one. Hint, hint, that thing can melt a base in seconds. Look at that damage. Like, they're just walking into their own graves. So, I'm just waiting. So you notice there's this space. There's 5 slots. But why would there be 5 if there's only 4 units? Wait, what? There's a 5th unit? Like in the previous Age of War game, this game has its surprises as well. And I got a heavy plasma cannon. It go... I actually think the ion cannon is better in this version. It's cheap, too. Like it just decimates. Do you not hear the sound of... Does that not sound weirdly awesome? It's a great turret. At least in my opinion it is. So next up, we're going to start spamming support to destroy them. You notice that the units have gotten really expensive lately. Like these guys, the support used to be 125 or something early on, but now they're actually expensive. Just keep spamming support. The little surprise that we're okay, and the final unit that's unlockable, God's Wrath. You wanna mess with my friends? I'll mess with you. The reason we need the income is because they'll send the ACS, which is ironically countered by the Mad Scientist, which has long range. Two heavy plasma cannons go. So I'll show you the special. You probably already saw it. Decimates everything. Need we say more? It's a powerhouse. So we got 2 of these. I'm actually going to be investing in a plasma cannon as well to take out, mainly actually, to deal with the mad scientist, since it outranges it significantly. Okay, goodbye. So, we're just gonna send in some support units and cyborgs. Cyborgs go. They actually make the cyborgs look more lifelike, in a way. I think we've won this. I would show you the God's Wrath, but it's really expensive and it takes a long time to save up for in this version. So I'm just going to show you. Basically, this thing is a towering robot about twice the size of the ACS. It's red, as you can tell from the lock screen. It shoots it has a really huge gun. Like, it's bigger than the turrets. So, like, we're talking, it is a big gun. I think we're gonna have to go for the anti-armor. My support units my cyborgs aren't outranging anymore. Death Ray, go. Let's upgrade my anti-armor stats a little bit, just so that we can actually do some damage with them. If you didn't know, the anti-armors are actually pretty good in this age. Like, they're among one of the strongest units in the game, because they outranged everything. The only problem is they have low health. They actually have the lowest health in this age. So that's their main weakness. I think we're going to have to go the ACS push. I think we may just have to do a little surprise. I think we may just have to get the God's Wrath. I actually didn't even think we'd get it. I'm going to show you the true power of machinery built in the future age. Don't worry about your base getting attacked. It'll take a lot of damage, yeah, but sometimes you have to take a bit of damage to deal with it more. Guarantee that you take a little less damage by having a turret, an extra turret. It never hurts. I may just build an ion cannon just to deal with like an ACS, even though they aren't a problem. But these things devastate. So we need 15 grand. This is one of the most expensive things to build in the game. I'm going to explain what this thing is capable of. Look at its stats. That's it. That's all you need to know. Yeah, it cannot be upgraded, so this is what you get. It's the slowest unit in the age. It has the longest build time in-game out of any unit. In fact, it actually totals up to 2/3 of the build time if you built one of each. It has more than 10 times the HP of the ACS, and its damage, at lowest power, it has 10 times the maximum power of the Spider Blade. That's pretty strong, if you ask me. Has a slow attack rate, though, so. That's pretty accurate. It'll blast down a powerful laser. I'm just biding my time. we're ready. Send in the cyborgs. This is the God's Wrath. In the mobile edition of the game, it actually shakes the screen when it steps. It's my only chance of winning this battle. We got him, boys. So the next Flash game we're going on to. These were games that, well, number 9 on my list of games that I grew up on. Tower Blocks. This game is actually by Digital Chocolate, a company you may not run. However, if you were one of the Facebook gamers back in the day, you may remember that this is the company that made Army Attack, a fairly popular game at that time. It is, however, discontinued, so yeah. So we'll just build the city. I've already started, so I ain't starting my city over. I'm just going to be building a quick tower. It's not the best tower, not the worst. One is. I'm just going to be building a yellow tower, quick. It's a big mumba jumba. Holy clutch. That was a clutch and a half. So let's see if it's bigger. Is bad. I'm just gonna build one of each house. This game takes a long time to beat, so we aren't going to be beating it. No, that's ugly. But I'll build it just cause. And the last one is the red building that looks weird. We actually got the special rooftop, which is pretty nice, if you ask me. I built one of each house, so this game's over. Sorry, guy. So that was number 9, Tower Blocks. The next game that was part of my childhood, this game brought back memories. Now the OG So we're going on to Bubble Tanks 2. The game that I played, I believe, once before on the series channel, but still just as good as I remember. There you go, guys. Already adjusted it. I'm getting really good at that. Oh, my eyes hurt. So we're just gonna play normal mode. I am going to be going my usual route when I was a child. This game was a good one. Just go as far out as possible and don't be an idiot. And think about how much I hate these tanks. Going heavy 1 because that was the tank I would always pick. Reasons, because it just does a lot of damage. Because it was actually, again... So you know how I hate those deadhead things? This was why I picked the heavy every time. It was a way to get back at them because it melted them in 1 hit. Or 2 hits instead of like 5. It's ridiculous how tanky those things are. Plus, I like heavy. I'm the tank guy. I ain't the weak machine gunner. I used to go the fighter path and then end to a sniper. But that path actually requires skill. So, like... But, like, that path actually requires skill. Yeah, these things, they're still a pain. They're still a thorn. I remember how annoying those things were, and I will never forget how annoying. They just dodge your bullets so cleanly. We're going heavy 2 next, evolution, as I call it, or upgrade. This is the first time I've actually seen this. Let's hope we don't run into one of the big tanks, eh? Runs into it next field. Oh, well, it is a big tank, just not quite the big boy I was expecting. That is called a Mine Layer 3. It's quite an annoying one. That's literally it. It's annoying. So we got the heavy 2. This thing's a breaker. This thing can take care of seekers like none other. So far, I've actually been avoiding getting hit quite well. Seeker, you can't do that. There's actually a game break in this game. If you actually hit one of those weird... I can't describe them, they're really hard to explain what they are. We'll be getting to the barbell phase, as I called it. Don't judge me, I was a weird kid. I was that young bloke who was just playing the games. He's a chunky tank. Use your mines offensively. And just keep spamming them. These are my mines. Typically, I do not leave a bubble field unless it is unsafe to go on further. Unlike in Bubble Tanks 3, I am stupid, however, and I will fight bigger tanks now because I actually have skill at this game. You hear my keyboard going a clackety-clack, right? Yep. I think we've breached the barbell phase. Oh, this tank makes me hurt. Makes me die inside. Because it's not even a good tank. It's basically, so those big red bubbles actually damage you on contact. Annoying, ain't it? I haven't even seen one yet. How do I know that? Because there's actually a bubble, there's a smaller version that doesn't even have a gun on it. And they are so warmed in the bubble fields that have them. We need to deal with this thing immediately. Next up is the Big Beetle, I believe they're called. It's been forever since I've actually bought one of these, so like, I know it uses a powerful heavy bullet. Yo, we did it! We did it, lads. Hey, lads. You did it, lads. That, I believe, is one of the heavies. I'm not fighting it. Just because I don't want to die quicker. You probably shouldn't be straying this far out from the bubble field. At least not now, because it's really bad for you. It can make you take a lot of unnecessary damage. And these are great bubble fields, because they're great fields for dealing damage, because these tanks don't deal a lot. Like, the real threat of these tanks is that they fire heavy bullets, and that's literally it. Heavy bullets are slow, so you can dodge them. Like, literally, even if you're blind. Oh, this is a new tank. I've never actually even seen this. I've been playing this game for years. Way before I was a YouTuber. I was playing this when I was like 6. I think. It's quite some time ago. Yeah, this game came out somewhere in 2009, I think. Came out right around the time Sunny 2 did. Which I know came out in 2009. Because I played the game. Because it's also on the top 10 list. It's a little hint for you. We broke the barbell phase. That's a mine wall layer. They are not really a threat, actually. That thing, however, very much is a threat. And will destroy you if you are not prepared to fight it. Also destroy that, just so it doesn't get in my way anymore. Next one up, normally I go the heavy 3. which I'm also going because it's good. It is a damage dealer. This is its special. It's actually really strong. Oh yeah, did I mention you can do that? It's the first class 4 and above tank. You can debilitate and then smash them. You're very big, so you do take a lot of damage. The heavy class is extremely powerful. Oh wait, this is the bug that I'll show you. Basically, upon hitting these things with the sticky bubbles, it'll actually drop a single bubble for each hit. Infinite bubbles go boo. You can only do it with the heavy 3. And this is why I chose it. Because I found this bug out a couple of years ago before Flash was even going to die, I believe. Well, it was eventually going to, but I had no idea it was. Basically, that thing is frozen. I'll show you quick. Boom. I just gotta yeet the bubbles. Okay, aim. And just keep doing this until we win. Yeah, so, well, today's actually my birthday, so... Well, that's pretty nice. So, this is number 8 on the list for the, my top 10 favorite Flash games. Some of these are just filled with bugs. They were just good in general. These are in no particular order. I'm just doing 10 of my favorites. Actually, personally, the number 1 that would be on this list isn't actually been played yet. I haven't played it yet. So far, we played Age of War 2. We've played Tower Blocks, and we played Bubble Tanks 2. So we're on our 3rd game out of 10. And I've got like 2 more hours left, so like, I should be good. I'm just gonna exploit this one weakness. It causes a lot of lag though, so just to make sure that we, boom, now we can see it visually giving me bubbles. I'm gonna go play some Clash of Clans or something right now. I'll just hold down my mouse on, or I'll just hold down my left hand on space so that I'm firing sticky bubbles. When we eventually rank up, someone tell me. Yo, now that's being a douche. I straight asked for, so I was playing some Clash of Clans earlier, and I asked for a batch spell, because clan games are on. Someone donated me a lightning spell. That's how you know the people are just douches. Like, you don't do that to a guy. So when we're about to rank up, I'm going to move away from it. Actually, nah, we're just going to rank up like this. I just gotta yeet this thing. This is how profitable this system is. Okay, so we're just gonna cause some lag. Okay, now we can't go near it. Okay, I guess we have to now. So my next path is going to be the Balanced Heavy 3 because it's just good. Then we're going to execute this thing. Just imagine the unholy combination of the machine gun and the heavy cannon. You see where I'm getting at? This thing can straight murder most bubble tanks within seconds. Sucks that we lost that tank immediately, though. Hit it with the slow and then blast him. So I've got Clash in the background. I think I'm going to leave that bubble field because I want to be back into the balanced heavy. That thing will more or less just be annoying. Not even a threat, just annoying. That's how some of the tanks are. They're just straight annoying rather than damage dealing. Ah, man. I was gonna exploit that one so I could rank up again. Yeah, this field's nice. Mind if I explain quickly? I didn't even know that actually worked, so... Oh, that's a cool gimmick. I like it, so you can't just infinitely break the game forever. That would be hilariously broken. I call these the safe fields. So that secondary weapon we have right here, need we say more? This is a heavy 3, or 1 actually. They're bigger tanks usually. We do not want to fight the 4th one. If we see it, I'm backing out of that field almost immediately. I'll show you what happens when you don't do it. It is a merciless tank filled with literally weapons on weapons. And that mine wall maker, it's just annoying. Gets in my way more than anything. So that area burst cannon that we've got equipped does an initial attack that does a lot of damage. I'll show you. Basically, and then an AoE burst that does a little less damage but deals damage all around it. And quite a large radius, actually. So it's not like it's a bad tank. Okay, we're going on to this field. These, I believe, are heavy. No, I believe they're not. They're not heavies, I believe. At least not this tank. I believe the heavy 2, which is very similar, has a 360 spread. Not like that. I actually think I've never seen that one either. I'm just gonna skip this bubble field. I just did one like it. Just nuke them. I like these safe zones, as I call them. Basically, they only consist of non-dangerous enemies that give you a lot of bubbles. So you get a lot of health back when you need it most. I hit something, obviously, that... Well, it was obvious that I hit something since it exploded. It only explodes on impact, so if you didn't know that, well, now you do. Oh, that was decimation at its finest. Those are this is why the area burst cannon is so powerful. Yes! Oh, this is big, lad. Now, it depends on when I played the game, but when I used to play the game, this was the tank I went for. So we're going reliving childhood, eh? This tank is slow, and it's a freaking beast. You gotta use its attacks more for defense rather than offense. Also, that secondary attack does 100 damage. It's extremely large. Also, you have 6 autocannons, so you attack automatically without even having to think about it. You can just straight aim at a tank and decimate it. This is the last tank we'll be showing off. On to the boss, hopefully. Nope, there is a boss in this game. You only meet him when you're max tank size, so that you actually have a chance. See his that's the heavy. Yep, I remember it. That's the heavy 2, I believe. 1 is the 5 spread tank that we saw much earlier. When the bubble field shakes like that, and you see that thing, now let's nuke it. Deal with one of them first, just to get rid of it. Because a little bit less damage that we're taking never hurts. Upon defeating this, you win the game. So, this is the proverbial boss. It's extremely tough to take on. Not, it's actually ridiculously easy. But my computer is lagging because it's old. Also, apparently I took on the bottom one too. The autocannons! The freaking autocannons! Okay, that was nice. I wasn't even expecting to take on the bottom one with the autocannons. Yeah, those guns on the tank that weren't heavies actually shoot automatically. They deal a lot of damage per second if you have more than one. The next game that I came back to a lot, if in doubt, is Coco Plant. This game runs best in Firefox 3.0 or higher. Imagine running it on Firefox. Bah. Helicopter, drill, punch. Just remember the keys. We're playing Route B for a reason, just because Route B is better. with Music Beat. I've already played the tutorial, as you can see. I'm going to try to actually get through Route A. The music's actually good. Brick wall. Flying coins. Katydid. Bird. I played this game a lot. I remember exactly which way to go. Okay, I think we're gonna call that quits because I'm too lazy. Next up, the game that actually was fun. Learn to Fly 2. We actually just played this last stream, but it's just so good. I'm going to be playing through arcade mode, actually, and showing you how to get the 12,500 really easily. Just a quick playthrough. All it takes is the Omega Sled. All you need is maxed bonus shop, and you need, in particular, you need the Super Slide, 8,500, the high-tech glider, the auxiliary boosters, as much fuel as you can get. With this exact setup, you'll get 12,500 easy. Like, you use so much of the initial thrust, and that's what gives you all your score. Okay, we end the run here, and you should have 16,000. You can even farm BP doing that. Boom, easy. Done. That's it. Psych, I've actually collected all medals. I finally pulled this off. We're going to be starting a new save file with all the medals, all the unlocks, and all of the mumbo-jumbo. Skipping the cutscenes, because we've seen them already. Okay. I'm also changing the to mouse control because it's better. So next up, you need to start with the glider of choice. In my eyes, the Pingu. And increase the ramp. Set up. Next up, you need your slidey tool. Don't expect to destroy the snowman as soon as you hit it. For that, you're going to want the old glider and the blank Mark II. You should be able to hit the snowman without even having trouble anymore. If not even destroy it with just those two items. 325 and we just destroyed the snowman. We're going to be beating the game. Again, because we can. I already beat Classic. The ending isn't even that good. We're just going to save up. It's better to have a boost. First of all, use my boost to destroy that snowman. I don't get told what to do by a snowman. The perks of a for-use boost, you can do this. We just popped both of them. That was my first time actually getting to the snow mound in this run, and we just casually destroyed it. Next thing we need to get, we need to invest in the ultralight trike. Thing's expensive, and I'll tell you that, but it is worth it. It makes crushing that snowman super easy. We just cleanly crushed through both of those two. And because of how good it glides, these things can glide like there's no tomorrow. So I'm just going to cover up in my blanket. It's extremely cold where I'm streaming. We're on day, like, 8, according to the calendar, because I have the maxed calendar. I just smashed right into that snowman. The reason I wanted to get both altitude challenges is just because they're easy to get. Use your first whistle rocket to deal with that. Use 2 whistle rockets to deal with the snowman. Save the last one for when you're getting slow. Do you recognize the boost we're using? This is the boost we're gonna have for the mountain. We're gonna be breaking the mountain with that boost equipped. So now we're gonna need some speed and fuel. Because now these things are gonna last twice as long, I believe, or something like that. It's really good. Like, do you not see how long those things last? They get me like 50 speed at least. Just to become faster, then smash into the mountain to break it for 3x combo destruction. And this 3, 4, oops, we failed the bounce challenge. Boy. We just got 5k. You probably should get the bobsleigh, but I'm actually saving up for the super slide, because that thing makes a huge diff. Just a little less than 2. That's like right around where I'm at, except it's higher in top speed, so it's better. The key is this. We're going to be getting the Whirlybird 512. Reason? Because we need altitude 5. Terminal velocity go boom. Got him. I'll also show you how to get the brick. Boom. Click right underneath the Whirlybird. So we got the Whirlybird. We need ramp height and we need some more ramp length. Because we're going high in the sky. We're also going to be using the These propellers last a long time. Holy cow. We just straight skipped over the iceberg. In fact, based on the altitude calculations, I'm not even gonna bother. We're gonna smoke the wall right in the head. I just skipped the wall, or the iceberg. And I just earned 10k, but let's go. Let's go, boy. Let's beat the game. Day 14, and we may beat the game with an ending. We're using the Whirlybird to cheese the game. We're using the Whirlybird to get as much distance as we can using the helicopter method. Because we're going over the wall. Going to use my last 2 boosts. And now it's helicopter time. We're going to cheese the game. I'm going to show you guys the ending that you get for doing this method. flat out cheese the game. That's how you know you got good skills. That was day 14 and we just beat the game technically. With an ending. There's actually like, there's 3 different endings to the game. There's story, classic, and this ending. If you go over the wall. It's only if you go over the wall, so don't think you can cheat the game. Let's use what we got for real now. I'll show you why you want some of this gear. Okay, so we need to get a new item. We're bouncing a lot. Good, we bounced. I'll show you how you get the brick achievement, by the way. Use the brick. Use the good old sleigh. And whatever booster you really want. And the dynamite. Correction. Use the plank mark too. You know what? Let's go. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Super sled, baby. It's the 3rd sled we bought. It's the fastest thing known to man. We'll just straight go whatever we can to break our way through. I just straight got speed 5 with a brick. If at first you don't succeed, you probably didn't have the right upgrades. You'd think that would be speed 5, but I managed to pull it off with the brick, so... Oh yeah, I forgot the dynamite. Oop. Forgot that I had the dynamite equipment, not the cast iron. No wonder I slowed down so much trying to break through that dang snowman. We gotta make a quick big dive. So what we're gonna do, or should I say what I'm going to do, max out the fuel, max out that, or like dang near max it out. Because we're going far. We're gonna be smashing through that wall now. True, we cheesed it day 14. And that gives you the ICBP ending. With enough speed and damage, you deal a lot of damage. That's how it works. So I think we're gonna go high. Mainly because we need the height, actually, for a... I still managed to destroy a mountain. Aw, man, I landed on the land. It's pretty hard to do, actually. Let's go zippy. I just smashed into a mountain. I used my initial flight to get to the iceberg. That's pretty good, if you ask me. If you can get to the iceberg off of your initial flight without only Omega stuff, I believe you can actually just straight crush the wall if you have all Omega stuff. Just clean from your flight. It's like really hard to do, but it's possible. We just destroyed the wall. There you go. Now let's show off the Omega stuff. The superior Omega item. We about to go from a 1 to a 1000 in speed.
Roll in there?
No?
Where the fuck is it?
Oh, come on. Okay, let's get the next item. You thought that was powerful? Imagine being weak. Now let's smash through that aircraft, shall we? I have the Omega glider, which means we're freaking going max speed. This is the maximum speed you can go. Like, I just smashed through the iceberg off one fuel. With cast iron. Oh, by the way. So we're actually going to be doing a challenge here. Bubble boy. We just did 200. You only have to get down to like 75 or something for the challenge. We've gotten all the challenges. We've gotten all the medals. Well, see you guys for that video. Which game do we want to play? I think we're just going to cut that stream off and, well, I'm going to change the title because there's just nothing else. There you go. See you guys. See you guys some other time. Bruce.